We are back.
We're back.
We are back today with and we're late. I know we're very late to this party, but don't forget we're not around this long on the YouTube thing. But we're doing "I'm Not Racist"
Oh.
by Joyner Lucas. Um, Joyner Lucas is at this point he wasn't very known, or at least not to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, very known artist, has songs with Eminem. He had beef with Logic, who you might know. They turned it around and made a song together. Either way,
Okay.
Joyner Lucas is very known for his lyrical capabilities.
Okay.
He remixed a lot of like cliche songs and made them lyrical. So we're here. This is his, I think, most famous song.
This is what made him blew up.
Yeah, we could say that. It's called "I'm Not Racist." There's no subtitles, sadly, but I do want the video because
Oh.
it empowers what's happening in my eyes. So I just want you to pay attention.
Oh, this is going to be a tricky one.
Yeah, guys, subscribe if you want more of this, and let's go.
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel. Screaming Black Lives Matter, all the black guys
Pause at
rather
any
be
time you want.
deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black. Well, pound that then. Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright, look. I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. And I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living off free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still tryna sell them for some weed and some liquor or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals? You already late. You motherfuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait. It's like you're proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight. And then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face. You can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. They fucked the world with a Make America Great condom. My voice been back. I'm not racist. My sister's boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black. My head's in the cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist. And I never lied, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, studied the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god, oh my god. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music rot in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen and then the cycle continues. Blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on white privileges, blame it on white kids, and just blame it on white citizens. Aim at the vice president. Bunch of class clowns. Niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you try to make demands for this money? You gon' show us some respect, you gon' stand for this country, nigga.
Hard R.
I'm not racist. I'm just prepared for this type of war. I heard Eminem's rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous. You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass, you ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that suit back on. Take that do-rag off. Take that gold out your mouth. Quit the pitiful stuff. And then maybe police and stop killing you fucks. Yo, what the fuck? I'm not racist. It's like we're living in the same building but split into 2 floors. I'm not racist. But there's 2 sides to every story. I wish that I knew yours.
There's 2 sides of the story, and I wish I knew yours. Well, we heard one of the sides of the story. Now, obviously, people are clicking on this because they want to see a mom's reaction. You're Dutch. We're both Dutch.
Yeah.
So, for us, this is... I feel like we're not seeing the American way that this is going on, right? There's a lot of racism there.
It's not as bad over here.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
still here, but
It's
it's
still
not
here.
as bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be very difficult because I'm just going to say everything that I feel, but it may not be
That's what we're
what
here for.
everybody
Yeah.
likes. Because there's a lot of things he says that is correct actually, but not only to a black person.
All right, you need to quickly clarify what you mean.
Oh well, the part about when you're not working and you're lazy and everything, you can claim that for so many people, just people.
Yeah, but
And
yeah.
I've told more often, for me, it's not in the color, but it's in the culture.
Yeah.
And there's a lot wrong with some white people as well. But I do believe there is the privilege that so many white people have. If you put like the same people with the same scholar and the same everything, they're equal, but one is black and one is white.
Yeah.
I think in America, the white one will get the job, which is not okay.
All right, so that the ending of your sentence made sense. I have no clue how you got to that topic while starting about working. I don't really get the bridge you're building.
A whole piece of his raid,
What?
the random, how do you call that?
Rant?
The rant he gave.
Yeah.
A whole piece of that you can put to either black or white.
Okay.
But
okay.
it's
Thank you.
It is for a lot of people
Yes.
the case.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of people out there who don't want to work, but they complain all the time. But you cannot put that just on black people.
Okay, thank you. I needed to hear that.
Okay.
You already meant that. Maybe you already said it good enough, but for me, that was like a weird bridge you were building. I needed to hear that.
And again, on the other side, I do hate it as well if black people call themselves the N-word to each other.
Where the fuck does this come from?
He was talking about that.
Right. Okay.
I can give my view on this part.
We'll talk about that after the other part.
Okay.
I just want you to. It's not him rapping this, right? Just so you know.
Well, he's doing a hell of a job acting it. I was actually thinking that he was.
Yeah, I got
doing
shocked
that.
the first time I heard this because I was like, he really said
Yeah.
the N-word like that? Wow.
But who is doing this then?
Joyner Lucas.
Oh.
It's also not the other guy, just so you know. All right.
Oh, so he's.
Okay, we're.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm confused. So the
No,
other
you're-
guy's gonna reply now,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be the same voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one artist, but these are two actors. Okay.
I wish that I knew yours. I'm not racist. I swear. With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at. Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just cause you got nigga friends.
That's why I didn't let you finish. This is where it continues as a topic. So you wanted to say something?
Yeah, a few things. The way he started off that he doesn't like the white people, that's not okay either. You cannot just dislike every white person because too many diss the black.
Two extreme views, right?
Yeah,
So keep that in mind.
and this is tricky what I'm going to say right now, but I do think all lives matter. But if it did, the Black Lives Matter wouldn't exist because all life did matter. So, and I do hate it if somebody starts a protest. They kind of were stealing it by replying all lives matter, which is not nice.
Yeah, they were undercutting it, basically.
They were undercutting it.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
But I do believe that all lives matter, and I don't think in colors. But if that were the truth, then they didn't have to protest that Black Lives Matter.
That's the whole thing, yeah.
That's the whole thing. And I have to say about this, well, it's an actor, of course, but you cannot say that you're not a racist because your brother-in-law's sister or anyone is black, or you cannot say you don't hate gay people because you know somebody in the street is gay. We have to
How
stop.
can I be homophobic?
Yeah, my bitch is gay. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. About the N-word, though, I do believe, I find it really difficult that he is saying, first of all, we cannot say it. That's clear. But I find it very difficult that he actually acknowledged that it's not a nice word to say for anyone, but they do it anyway. That's the way it is. And I think if you want to make the change, there's a change to make as well. They should stop saying it themselves as well. That's my belief, because of the whole idea behind it. And
Okay.
I do know that they think they can claim it, but that's a difficult one for me. Have to be honest.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. Let's hear him out.
And
Oh,
I
never
have to
mind.
say, yeah, I'm sorry. What happened in the past is ugly, and we should all prevent that from happening again. Everything that's going on right now in the world with the war, with Russia and everything, there's a lot of things going on. You cannot put your whole life ahead to that extent what happened. We have to close the book. We always have to remember what happened to prevent it from happening again. But it's like the Netherlands was in war with the Germans, and we are friends. You know what I mean?
We're
You
getting
cannot,
a whole history lesson
yeah,
over
but you
here.
cannot just claim the fact that what happened makes you entitled to put some rights on it. What happened was awful. It should never happen again. It shouldn't never have happened. But we
Yeah.
have to close that book and go forward.
Yeah,
All
I
of
agree.
us.
I agree.
And please, let's all stop thinking colors. Not only the white people, but black people as well. I even hate saying white and black. I just people in general.
Mom, I love you, but
I'm ranting now.
also,
Okay.
but I have a feeling that you saying this is not going to change that much. I love you for trying.
Well, of course it won't change, but
Okay, because it was like you're demanding people to. I get that, but
well,
it's,
if you can only plant one seed and it will grow to a perfect flower and everybody will
who
do
knows?
that,
Yeah.
we can have a lovely meadow in which we can live and everybody can choose to live in it too.
All right, and there's that.
Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, that shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga. I'm sorry, you can never feel my life. Tryna have faith, but I never feel alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Tryna find a job, but ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes when I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it your own. Whoa. Fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is false shit. This the shit that I'm false with. And you don't know shit about my people. That's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken or no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose change. You don't know about no 2 chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know. And even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama. I know that's a fact. You couldn't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump, and that was payback for that. I'm not racist.
Oh, I have to stop it here. You know I'm anti Donald Trump, and I loved Obama. I still do. I think he was a great president, but I think he's pushing it a bit too far here because everybody has a choice. And if you cannot get a job, that's not a green card to go sell drugs for anyone.
Yes.
And you cannot say, well, because you white people don't give us people. I don't like the talking about your people, our people. We don't get jobs. That's why we have to sell drugs. You don't.
Like I said, these are two extremes.
Yeah, it is.
These are two extremes telling each other's side of the story. That's what this is. The whole, I need to sell drugs because I can't get a job. You have to imagine, and I'm not saying this is for all of those people the case, right? But you have children or you have people you have to take care of. You cannot get a job, but you need to get money somehow. You've seen friends of you or people that are also down that road sell drugs and they make money to provide.
Then you're
given
hooking
a
up with the
choice.
wrong people.
Yeah,
No, I
but-
actually, if you have children and you don't have money, I can even understand that they would steal bread and they will steal food.
Yes.
And I can actually, I do
How
not
is
condone it, but
stealing better than selling drugs though?
well, selling drugs, you're hurting other people as well. They're people, all kinds of colors, selling drugs to children at schools. No one
Yeah,
should
okay,
sell drugs.
Yeah, but if you're selling drugs to people that want to buy drugs, how is that worse than stealing from someone who doesn't want their stuff to be stolen? I
Yeah,
don't
actually,
get that.
Oh, like I said, I don't condone it.
Yeah,
But
it's
there's
not-
always a better choice than selling drugs.
Yeah, but if you don't have, that's the whole point. If they can't get a job, They've tried for so many tries. They feel like it's racism that doesn't get them the job.
There's
They
so
need to
many
provide.
people over here who don't get jobs. They create jobs, not doing anything illegal. There's so many choices a person can make, and I'm kind of frightened that you say, okay, well, if you really can have a
We
job,
had this
well,
discussion in the Eminem video. You don't know which road you would choose if you were in their position. You need to be able to put yourself in their position. You're looking at it from your own standpoint, which is fine. I get it.
no, from my own values. There
Yeah.
are things in life you may do, and there are things in
So-
life you'll never do.
So you're admitting that these people have different values because of the things they've gone through and seen?
They have different values, maybe, but I don't think, and I'm sorry,
You're turning it around. You're not answering the question.
you cannot make it okay to sell drugs because your grandmother was picking cotton.
And I don't get...
And that is the same for a white person. There's no way I can
He
condone.
doesn't... What? He doesn't say I'm selling drugs because my grandma was picking cotton.
No, but he said, well, because of the whole history that is still on them, they are still being enslaved or being considered less.
Yes.
Which is not okay.
Yeah.
But that, having said that, it's still not okay
So...
to then go on to an illegal way of making a living.
So, but do you agree that if someone from another race that feels mistreated, has seen different stuff, grown up in America, which is also different, may have other values and other choices that would lead to them selling drugs? If you were in the same position, you would have the same values, and your values and the way you look at life would change, no?
It's all an upbringing too.
Exactly.
But
So,
But
if you...
still-
Yeah, but if you were in that position...
I know. Well, we live in Holland, and
Yeah.
here's a lot of bikes, and they get stolen all the time. I hate it when people steal a bike because they say, "Well, mine got stolen, so I'm going to steal one."
Yeah,
That's
so
the
exactly,
same.
stealing
You
is
cannot-
worse.
No, I mean, you cannot do something because somebody did something to you.
Eye for an eye.
If you,
Yeah.
if there's compassion, if someone did something to you that you hated, then don't do it to somebody else.
And I still don't know why selling drugs is in this topic. If you're selling weed to a guy that really wants some weed, and you're making money off it, why is that worse than you stealing a bike? I don't get this. I think we're gonna
There-
have to disagree.
No,
Agree to disagree.
you just totally misunderstood me because I said if somebody does something to you, you cannot do it to
Yeah,
somebody
but
else.
I'm
I was saying I can understand if you're like a mom and you have children to feed and you don't have a job. I don't condone it, but I could understand that you would steal money or beg for it first.
Yeah, and then you're
And then-
hurting someone.
What?
You're stealing someone's earned money. That's worse than selling drugs. And that's
Yeah.
that. Okay, you switched up your opinion.
No, selling drugs is worse than stealing food. You're making
right.
fun of me.
No,
That's not. I'm kind of shocked that you actually don't agree with me on this one. I am shocked.
I hope I've misunderstood you, and this is all making sense now to the people. But as long as I understood, stealing is better than selling drugs. That's what you were talking about. Stealing, not necessarily food.
No food. Oh, then go back.
Yeah, but
to...
I said stealing.
Yeah,
I
but
said stealing.
I said food.
And then you agreed. I said stealing is not worse than selling drugs.
No, that was because you put that into my mouth. I was saying from the beginning that
I did that. Okay, we're going.
I never lied, but I noticed a disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died. Nigga, die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power and being ugly, and that's the cracker within you. Hatred all in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens. Aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but I might be any day now. Treating everybody how you want in any way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now. And now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Cause even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot. You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops, and I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine. I love you, but I fucking hate you at the same time. I wish we could trade shoes, or we could change lives, so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist. It's like we living in the same building, but split it.
I do like the fact of walking in each other's shoes.
Just to see what we find. Look at you through each other's eyes. Shout out to Eminem. I
And
agree.
actually, when the other guy was doing his piece, I heard him say that the black people can have Eminem
Yeah.
because apparently because he was against Trump.
Yeah, he made at the BAT Awards, he made a freestyle, which was pretty much against Trump. The famous line is,
And I do
"That's
love
an
it.
awfully hot coffee pot."
I do love that, but it's kind of harsh though to say, okay, Eminem was anti, so you can have them,
Eminem has always been like that, though, so it's nothing new. He's always been.
but it doesn't make him less white.
No, obviously. Well, depends how you look at the whole
Yeah.
white-black system, right?
We all bleed red.
Eminem is just supporting the whole movement of equality.
I do love that. I do love that.
And he does it in an Eminem way, which I respect. You paused it nearly at the end. Let's
Oh,
go.
I'm
Into
sorry.
both sides. I'm not racist. But there's two sides of every story, and now you know mine.
True. Oh,
Can't
please
erase the
hug.
scars with a bandage.
Oh, he's gonna do
Hoping
that.
maybe we can come to an understanding.
Did you hear what they said?
Agree to disagree, we can have an understanding. I'm not racist.
The fist.
I'm sorry. That was.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm.
I'm
You
sorry.
okay?
It's still a bit of
You're
COVID.
red.
No, that's because I had to cry.
Oh, what? Why?
I felt so emotional because just before it happened, I said, "Please hug."
Yeah.
It's still. Sorry. I'm not fully recovered. This is how it should be, and I love the fact that. Well, I did not agree with everything they said, but it's so good that it's out there.
Which makes sense because again,
Yeah.
it's two extremes, right?
Yeah. I wish I could have started with this one, then I wouldn't have been so harsh about some comments maybe. But this is how this is what I like, and like I said, I raised you to never think in colors.
Yeah.
Actually, we never did.
Nah, but it's normal for me. But the thing is that for a lot of people, it's normal to do think that, right?
Yeah,
And that's
and
what
maybe
he was talking about, the
yeah,
cycle.
and maybe that for us it's not easy to relate to it because thank God over
100%,
here
100%,
it's
yeah.
not as bad. It's still there, but it's not as bad, and we have other issues.
We can only have empathy for the situation.
I do have that, and I can only hope, like I said, if we only everybody plants his little seed, and we can grow a huge meadow of lovely flowers where everybody's welcome.
Maybe one day. But for now, it's still out there. This video really, when it dropped, and there was just a whole lot of love, everyone coming a little bit together, like at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Because it means a lot, right? The song means a lot because it's, Joyner Lucas is, I think, you would say he's black, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I know. Take my word for it.
Okay.
So, it's very interesting for him to write about two sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so actually he wrote the part for the white people as well, which is
Yes.
and he did it.
Exactly.
Quite
He did it
accurate.
from a point of view, an extreme point of
Well,
view. but he
maybe
did it
his
well.
brother-in-law is white. Or
Who knows? 3,
thank you.
2.
Oh, I have to score. Oh,
1.
oh, that's difficult.
You can do it based on a song. You can do it based on the message. Whatever you want.
If it's on the message,
Just
I
explain your reasoning for the
yeah,
score.
because there's still some things that I find difficult, but I'm gonna give it for the message and the way he brought it a 9.5.
Yeah, I can agree. Song wise, it's maybe not as strong because it's just like it's a story,
It's a rap. It's spoken.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
spoken word. But the message and the weight the
It's so
song
important.
has, and
Yeah.
the influence it had at that time, massive. This is an extremely long video.
I'm sorry. If you
And
made it till the end,
it's
you might as well subscribe and ring the bell.
exactly. If you're here, you haven't subscribed. What are you doing? I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. We had some discussions. We had that in the Eminem video as well. There's more discussions.
Don't be mad. You can comment, but be nice.
Also, if you don't agree with me or you don't agree with Mom, that's completely fine. But you don't have to attack us for it. Keep that in mind. We're all humans. We have opinions. We're sharing them on the internet. We're giving ourselves a piece of ourselves. That doesn't mean that you have to attack us for it. You can agree or disagree. That's fine. Hey, that's that.
They can put anything in the comment, but just be nice. Be civil.
There you have it.
Bye-bye. Be nice.